Grammy-winning country music legend Reba McEntire didn't become industry royalty without some serious sacrifice and heartache. She may appear to have it all, but behind that megawatt smile lie her share of hardships. These are the details on her tragic real-life story. Growing up in Oklahoma, McEntire was the third born of 4 children.
Oklahoma's a great place to grow up. It was a family community, and you didn't get away with much.
As a middle child, she told the Washington Post she constantly had to, quote, fight for attention. That is until the age of 5 when she realized she could sing. Her mother remembered.
"Away in a Manger" was what she sang the first time.
McEntire said she and her siblings began singing just for fun, but things got serious for the college co-ed when she was discovered while singing the national anthem at the Las Vegas Nationals Finals Rodeo.
11 months later, I had a Polygram Mercury Records contract.
But an old problem quickly began to resurface: lack of attention. According to the Post, McEntire's music flew under the radar for years. Her first #1 hit, Can't Even Get the Blues, was reportedly released a whopping 7 years after she signed her contract. In 1975, before things really took off, McEntire met the man who would become her first husband, Charles Battles. According to the Washington Post, he had been a world champion steer wrestler who was a decade older with a wife and 2 kids. Battles divorced his wife and McEntire married him when she was 21. She told the Post, "My singing was always taken very lightly until Charlie came along." Battles signed on as Reba's manager, but that dynamic changed in the 80s as McEntire's career began to skyrocket. After winning her first Grammy in 1986, she was ready to take the country world by storm, but her husband reportedly wanted her to slow things down. She told E! News, "I guess I chose my career over my marriage." After filing for divorce in 87, McEntire rebounded with Narvel Blackstock, a guitarist in her band.
Big change of events in my personal life, but it also catapulted my career.
They tied the knot in 1988, but instead of receiving well wishes and support, McEntire was heavily criticized. She told People magazine, "I have talked so much about my private life in the past that when I got this divorce, I got lambasted. My fans didn't understand."
I do trust Narvel explicitly. That's why I married him. I love him and I trust him very much.
According to the outlet, fans weren't on board with a wholesome country star who had real troubles at home. McEntire and Blackstock were together nearly 3 decades before their divorce in 2015.
26 years of marriage. You miss anything about it?
Oh, sure, I miss everything about it.
In 1991, McEntire had wrapped up a show in San Diego when she and her band and crew members booked 2 chartered flights. But tragically, one of the planes wouldn't make it to its destination.
The tip of the wing of the airplane hit a rock on the side of Otay Mountain, and it killed everyone on the plane.
According to the Associated Press, all 10 people on board were killed in the crash, including 7 members of McEntire's band and her road manager. A spokesperson for the singer said in a statement, "Needless to say, Reba is very upset. They all had been with her a long time. They were like family. She's lost 8 family members."
Nobody could replace the ones that we love so much that we lost. And that's one of the questions I'll ask God when I get up there.
Less than a month later, McEntire put on a brave face and headed back out on the road. She later told the Washington Post, "I can't stop working when something like that happens. I needed it. We all needed it to keep going, or I would have wallowed in sorrow."
It's been 20 years. It's just like, I don't guess it ever quits hurting.
When a performer conquers one music genre, it's not unheard of to branch out into different markets. Justin Bieber and Beyoncé have both successfully tried their hands at singing in Spanish, and McEntire herself decided to expand her discography by venturing into the pop and blues sectors. Sadly, some of her followers haven't supported her pursuits. After performing renditions of Aretha Franklin's Respect and Etta James' Sunday Kind of Love, McEntire told People magazine her fans weren't happy, revealing, "They said I was leaving my roots. Lord knows I'm country. Given who I am and where I come from, no matter what I do, it will be country." McEntire thought it was ridiculous and even offensive for people to think she was leaving her fan base behind. She said, "I don't sing country songs, I don't sing pop, I sing Reba songs."
I guess the 3 bones you gotta have, the wishbone, funny bone, and a backbone.
McEntire and fellow musician Kelly Clarkson have shared an unbreakable bond ever since Clarkson won American Idol in 2002. Their friendship came full circle when Clarkson announced on Twitter in 2012 that she was engaged to McEntire's stepson, Brandon Blackstock. McEntire was thrilled, but the clause came out. The country star told Entertainment Tonight, "I was very protective of Kelly. I did not want her to get her heart broken because she wears her heart on her sleeve. What you see is what you get with Kelly. I would have clobbered Brandon if he had hurt her in any way."
I know we're friends and we're family, but you're always like that hero to me. Like, especially musically, like you're just a
beast.
Clarkson and Blackstock tied the knot in October 2013, but McEntire's difficult divorce from Narvel made her friendship with Clarkson trickier than ever. Even so, the country superstar didn't want her family to have to choose sides. A friend told Closer Weekly, Reba didn't want to tear the family apart, so she leaned on others who weren't family for support. Even though she has endured devastating tragedy and sorrow, it's clear that Reba McEntire can take what comes her way with grace and grit, and keep on trucking.
And I've been happy poor and I've been happy rich. I just like to keep that part consistent.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.